Alright, what's going on, guys? We are back here at Liam's place. Last time we caught up with Liam, we told you about how he sold his BMW and he had another surprise for everyone, another thing that he was going to buy, but we didn't want to give away any secrets on that. So we're not going to, but obviously with all this COVID stuff, Liam hasn't been able to go through with the purchase of the next car that he was meant to get. So Liam's been bought at home in isolation, and we made that video the other day, and we were sort of talking about how we wanted to give Liam a bit more motivation to get his 31 finished because he's been sitting there for that long. And obviously it worked, because Liam has done some things, but in typical Liam fashion, it's not what we wanted him to do.
Whatever.
So instead of finishing his Silo, Liam's gone and bought two more 31s.
Yeah, so I got two. Well, I got one R31 TI from a kid called Michael who watches the channel, so shout out to him. He only lives like 5 minutes down the road, so that popped up on Facebook. And I originally just wanted to buy the front end off it just because it's cooler, but I asked him how much he wanted for the whole car, and it was a good price, so I snapped it up. And everything works. It's full TI interior. It's brown with all the electric windows, and it's pretty cool. It's got some gear in it too.
We'll give you a look at it in a minute.
Yeah, and I also bought a R31 Pintara, which is only got 100,000 Ks on it apparently, and it's pretty straight. So I'm just going to put all the good stuff in that and go from there.
So Liam pretty much decided he didn't want to finish the Silhouette for all those reasons we were talking about the other day, or in the last video. It's rusty. You know, it was meant to be a track car, and for that purpose, it was going to be fine. But Liam's just Liam, so he didn't want to build just a track car. He got sick of it. So yeah, he bought these two more 31s. So his plan is now to, out of the three cars, he's going to build one sort of just aspirated manual R31 that he can sell, and he's going to use all the best gear from the three to build, you know, a nice turboed street car again, similar to the one he built last time. So
maybe something like that. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet, but all I know is I've got 331 shells and I need to do something with them.
Yeah, I've got one R31. Said no R31 over ever.
Yeah.
no one that owns 31s only has one. Yeah. But anyway, so this is the TI. Pretty skits. I'll show you a look. So this is the TI, classic burgundy TI. It's got quite a lot of hail damage, so you can see where the windscreen's been smashed by hail. So, but the front end is nice. So it's got the good TI, like Series 3 front lights and the TI grille and everything that's there to go all Series 3 front end stuff. But yeah, smashed windscreen, heaps of dents and everything all over it. So the shell's not that tidy, but it's less rusty than the Silo shell. So it's also got the full TI interior, which is so nice. I've never actually seen a full TI interior in this color. They've got like the darker brown carpet, which looks pretty sick. They got that darker brown on the doors to, like, you know, my executive was all like that really lighter brown. It's a different brown to the executive interior.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I reckon it is. It looks way darker, hey?
Well, it's pretty close to that's the GXE Pintara, and it's pretty close to that, so.
Yeah, well, even then, GXE is a lot higher trim level than the executive, so.
Yeah, true that.
But as you can see, this one's also manual. So another manual RB30 car. So all power, everything works, Liam says. So.
Yeah, power windows, central locking.
6-gauge cluster.
Yeah.
Again, so you know, you got the TI and the Silo, which are both got, you know, the 6-gauge cluster and a few little interior goodies. And look at the seats. Look at the TI seats. They're so cool. So plush. Yeah, power windows. So it's going to be even nicer than your last street car, mate.
Yeah.
You're going to have power windows and all sorts of stuff.
Pretty sick. Yeah, it's also got a headlight chime, I think. No?
You might have to turn the key off.
Yeah, true. No?
No.
What was I in there that was doing that? Fuck, I don't remember.
Anyway, you got the TI AC control unit, which has the knobs with the lights built in.
Yeah, and funnily enough, the Pintara GXC has
the same thing.
Same ones, yeah. But see, I don't know why they're black, and I don't like them, so I'm gonna switch them out for the chrome ones.
Fair enough. Yeah, we put the grey ones on Rex's. They were grey.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay.
The ones that were in our Silo.
Yeah.
So you can see here, antenna adjustment, cruise control.
Yeah.
Freaking look at all this goodness. Not that it really matters as soon as you go aftermarket ECU, but
yeah.
No, it's all like the interior is really nice, all in good condition. So this is car number 1, TI, chrome door handles, all the goodies.
Yeah. So this was hit with the exact same hail that hit my car.
Yeah, so it's the same hail damage, the same storm that damaged the Silhouette.
Because again, he only lived like literally 5 minutes down the road, watches the channel and everything.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, pretty cool. But this is like, as this sits, it's still in better condition and it's still wet. Like mine
Yep.
got fucked. I mean, provided the windscreen's that's pretty how you're going. Like,
Yep.
the only reason I didn't get any further is because it's sitting on the dash.
Hit the dash, yeah. Oh, well, did it damage the dash pad?
Nah.
Dash is good.
The dash is in okay, Nick. It's still got some.
See, I'm sure, I don't know, I could be wrong here, but it almost looks like that dash is a darker brown too.
Yeah.
But it could just be mine. Like maybe this has had a better life and not been out in the sun for as long.
Maybe, but the
I'm not
silhouette,
100% sure.
the brown silhouette interior in the silhouette obviously is a little bit lighter, I feel.
Yeah, I feel like it is too, eh?
Yeah.
No, it's really nice. I like it.
That's pretty cool. Comes with
Something
the
different.
steering wheel.
Yeah, good condition steering wheel.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Pretty good nick anyway.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. It's like.
Oh, classic no knobs on the TI center console.
Oh yeah.
Standard.
Yeah,
Standard R31
But
stuff.
the lid does still have. Oh no, this one's broken, but the other one works. So like, they have a little clip that holds it open. Oh no, yeah, it works.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So both of them still have their little arms.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
But
That's car one.
yeah, it's still. It's a tow car as well. It tows that thing up. So yeah,
So yeah,
complete.
manual RB30, complete running gear.
Yeah, same old extractors, factory leads,
Yep, beautiful. AC,
AC cruise control
cruise
module.
control
there.
module and everything.
Yeah, pretty newish radiator. It's an OEX one. I don't know if he did it or someone else.
Yep.
I think it's got a 25 fan on it as well. Full S13
Oh,
front
it
end.
sure does.
Yeah.
Yep. S13 front end. Oh, so it's got all the standard gear.
Yeah, and funnily enough, it's got ISCs in the front, same as my.
Oh,
other ones.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to sell some coilovers?
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah.
I need some for the LS car.
Yeah, true. We'll see. But yeah, it runs and drives. It's got like bits of an exhaust, so it sounds pretty tough.
Just like an RB30 should.
Yeah, drive time. Yeah.
Nice. The chrome on the grill's still good too, which is lucky as, considering the hail.
It still has a little clip-in Nissan badge. I just took it off because I reckon it's better.
Yep.
It's just still got that in there inside the car, so if I want, I can just put it on there.
Yeah, that's sick. Very good. So anyway, guys, that's car number one.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on to car number two. So here we have car number two, and the first thing you'll notice is louvers.
Oh yeah, that didn't come with the car. I bought that.
Not bad.
Jack Bailey, if he's watching.
Oh, did you buy them off Jack Bailey?
I did buy them off Jack Bailey.
Oh, I was trying to buy them. Oh, the guy who bought Rex's R31 was trying to buy them.
No, really?
Yeah.
I jumped on them like within half an hour, I think, or something like that. I saw him post them up, and I'm like, yep, sold.
You should actually probably trade, because mine are actually the ones for the center brake light.
Oh, okay. I probably won't run the center brake light anyway.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah,
Nah.
mine, the white louvers I've got are the louvers that have the cut out for the center brake light.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
these ones are the ones for no center brake light, which is what the white 31 is.
True.
Anyway, so this is the second car, which is Pintara GXE.
Yeah.
So quite a nice looking car also. A few dents and stuff here and there to fix. But
Yeah, there's pretty
overall
much the
quite
only
straight.
ones.
Again, chrome door handles. So Liam's got two sets of, does the other Cielo have chrome? Or are they black?
No, they're black.
So he's got two sets of chrome door handles to pick the best four out of. This
Yeah.
inside, pretty clean.
It's pretty cool. Don't mind all the shit, but like, to be honest.
Yeah, see that
it's
dash,
tidy.
it looks lighter, doesn't it? It looks like a lighter shade of brown to me. Anyway, same thing, brown, like brown carpet. That's weird.
Yeah, it's funny. It's GX, so it's a GXE.
Like I'd never really seen carpet that color, and now these two cars both have that same colored carpet.
Yeah, which is good.
What you want, buddy? No, that's sick. So this is, yeah, Liam's low K. You can see it's got the AC control with the chrome knobs.
So the funny thing about that is it's a GXE, but they didn't option it with the aircon. It's actually a non-aircon car.
No aircon car, yeah, okay.
No aircon manual, but it's GXE.
Yeah, oh, well, at least you have aircon
Yeah.
access if you want to put aircon in it.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be pulling it all apart
Yep.
anyway, so if I feel like I'll check it out.
Yeah, anyway, so this is GXE, look at that. Look at the condition of those seats. Even this has got a really nice interior, but I think Liam's going to be swapping most of it out for the TI interior.
Yeah, 100%. But
Yep.
yeah, I'll probably, I don't know,
Keep
is
it
pretty
handy.
mint. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, I haven't cleaned it properly or anything like that, but the seats are all still in really good nick.
Yep.
Especially the back seats, don't mind all the shit up on top of them, but they've got all they fold down, and then they got the center armrest and all that sort of stuff, so yeah, it's not too bad.
Gang, gang.
Yeah.
So Liam's been working hard. So the plan is that this is the car Liam's going to build into his street car.
Yeah.
So he's going to use the TI front end gear off that, and he's going to build a turboed RB30 31 out of this car, pretty much.
Yeah.
Are you going to put?
Front with
Are you going to put hot plates on it?
Oh yeah, I'm getting rid of these.
So hot plates, like standard all 31 gear, pretty much, and obviously he's going to have to put a 31 diff in it. So swap out the Pintara diff for a 31 diff.
Yeah.
But at least you have the option of 411s if you want to keep them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I'll probably just switch everything over, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's going to be
honestly, when you're running a turbo car, 411s are starting to get pretty too much, really. Yeah, like a 389 is perfect for a turbo car, I found anyway, personally.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if, like, maybe if I straight it, probably
Yeah.
will. I mean, it's going to still be, still be able to be registered.
Yeah.
Hopefully, but
Yep.
yeah,
So yeah, Liam's plan is to build quite a tidy specimen out of this car with all his turbo gear. He's been working hard at the moment. He's been pretty much taking some inspiration from Rex's, I suppose, and doing the whole engine bay treatment, making it a really nice street car. So
yeah,
similar to what we did to Rex's, has just been spending heaps of time just bogging up, welding up holes in the engine bay that are not needed, shaving the bay, ready for paint, and yeah, obviously I can definitely appreciate how much work that is, because it's a shitload.
yeah. It's been all right. I mean, it's
Isolation things.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, as well, like when I pulled the motor out of the first one, I should have at least resprayed the bay.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, the blue one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or the silver one. So I should have just sprayed the bay. So I thought, oh, I'm gonna do the same with this one, and while I'm there, I may as well just do it properly.
Yep.
Plus, you literally there are no holes on that side of the car
Yeah.
because there are none that are needed.
Oh, except for your power steering res if you're going to run one.
Yeah, but because of the 30, because of the turbo size, it doesn't actually fit in the stock location
Yeah.
anyway.
Yep.
So I have to put it here.
Drill
So,
the holes.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll just drill new holes and it'll be
Yep.
sweet. But I'm not going too crazy. There are holes like up there, but I'm still going to run washer bottles. So
Yep.
I'm just getting rid of the stuff that just isn't needed for.
Yeah, see with Rex's we relocated the washer bottle to the boot and ran just a standard, like a universal washer bottle in the boot.
Yeah, Seeb's doing that. Yeah.
Honestly, it's actually pretty easy. Righto, so the silhouette is still out there. Nothing's really happened with it. It's still just sitting there, dented and thinned up. Same as you saw it in the last video. So pretty much, Liam's gonna hopefully sell me a clutch pedal, because he's obviously had 3 manual shells and he's only building 2 cars out of the 3, so he's got a spare clutch pedal which he can sell me, which is handy, because if you've watched the video where I fitted a clutch pedal to a LS car, I used an S13 clutch pedal, which was it's gonna work. It's pretty much the same shape in the bracket, but the actual pedal is a different shape, and I was going to have to cut and modify and do a heap of stuff to that pedal. So plus I've actually sold Liam a manual pedal back in the day for his blue car. So yeah, sort of what goes around comes around, which is awesome.
There you go. One of these will be an S13 clutch pedal. It'll be that one.
Yep, that's it. So you can see it's way shorter and a totally different curvature.
So people that don't know,
Yep.
there you go.
But you can see the brackets are very similar. They do bolt up.
But the fucking actual
But
pedal.
the actual pedals, yeah, it's totally different. So to save me having to cut up my S13 pedal and weld it and make it work, like you saw that I was going to have to do, I can just bolt in the R31 one and be happy. So, yay.
Yeah, it's way different, hey?
Yep.
Especially because the pedal's so offset as well.
Yeah. This pretty much, like if you got the auto brake pedal, which is like this big,
yeah.
that's pretty much where it is.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah, so I'd have to cut that and extend it and flatten it out.
Yeah.
And obviously do the old cut the half of the brake pedal off, which I don't mind doing at all because it's a track car, so I don't really give a crap about doing that.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah. So yeah, pretty much the plan at the moment is Liam's going to put the TI front end on the Pintara GXE. Like I said, swap probably the diff out of the Silo or whatever he wants to put in it. Put the R31 diff in it. He's going to put some hot plates on it, which he's got on the Silo as well. So using a lot of that Series 3 gear to convert the Pintara to an actual Skyline and Series 3. But using the TI front off the TI. I don't know what the windscreen's like on the Silo. Are you going to put that windscreen in the TI?
No, it's fucked as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he needs another windscreen, but either way, he'll have it, whatever parts he doesn't have to use for the Pintara. He's going to put probably just back on the TI and just sell off a manual aspirated car.
Yeah.
So the Silo has all the good MCA coilovers in it as well as the case fab front end. So he's got all the good gear there, which is going to be going into the Pintara.
Yep.
So yeah, pretty much the idea is out of the 3 cars, which between the 3, he's done pretty well as far as pricing goes. So like if he puts together a tidy aspirated car and fixes that up a little bit, even just as an aspirated beta that's dinted up, it's still going to pull pretty good money, and Liam's going to be sitting pretty well.
Yeah.
So the other thing you got to remember is, for those of you who are fairly new here, before Liam actually bought the Silo, we went and he bought the whole RB30 kit and caboodle, which was the motor and gearbox and stuff, off another bloke down in North Brisbane. So
yeah, it's over there under the sheet, but you can't see it. Yeah.
So the Pintara was obviously a CA20 manual.
Which is right here. If anyone wants to purchase a CA20, it's got a rebuilt head on it. And if anyone's got any need for it, I don't know.
CA stuff. Yeah. So it is for sale. Contact Liam if you would like to purchase it. But yeah, so it was a manual car, but it was CA. But he's still between the TI and the Silo and then the other kit that he bought. He's got 3 sets of manual RB30 rain gear.
Yeah. Hang on. Yeah.
So you got manual gearbox and TI, manual gearbox and the Silo, manual gearbox you bought off old mate.
And the
RB30. And the manual gearbox off the, got the manual gearbox off the CA as well, which is the same box, just different bell housing. And you do have an RB front casing laying around as well, don't you?
Oh, I do have that RB20 bell housing.
Yeah. So out of it all, he actually has 4 gearboxes, which is good because they do break. So yeah, you would have remembered, those of you like OG subscribers that have been here since we first started Liam's first R31 build, which was one of the first builds we started putting on the channel. I'd never even pulled out a gearbox at that point. Pulled down a gearbox at that point, and the 3 of us idiots jumped on the bench and started just how do you get this apart? I don't know, we'll hit this with a hammer and we'll undo this and pull this apart. So
lucky we did though, because it was
Yeah. So the gearbox, the bearing that holds the main shaft in the center plate, the sandwich plate for the gearbox, was just pretty much gone. There was 2 balls left in it. But that was an RB front casing, bell housing. So with the CA box, if Liam wanted to, he could chuck the RB front bell housing on it, and I'm pretty sure the input shafts are the same.
Yeah, they are.
They are. So yeah, just chuck the RB bell housing. So then he's got all up 4 gearboxes, 3 RBs, one's in pieces, but that's all right. So yeah. So yeah, and he's got his over here. So this is the motor that he had pulled out of the Silhouette, ready to be going back in the Silhouette pretty much. He's got his turbo manifold, his forward facing, a lot of gear there that he was going to use for his turbo setup. And he's still got the Niz tune he bought for the blue/silver car, which he didn't end up putting in because he ended up going a Link. So he's still tossing up whether he's going to run that in the Pintara or whether he's going to go an upgraded ECU again.
But then I also have Rex's VLT ECU.
Yeah, that's right. He bought the VLT ECU and injectors off Rex when Rex converted to the Microtech. So
on that rail as well. So the VLT ECU, the VLT injectors are definitely going to get used. Whether or not, I'll probably chuck the VLT ECU and just see if it works.
Yeah,
and if it drives and it's all sweet, I'll drive around like that for a bit. But I'll probably just end up getting an ECU.
ECU and decent fuel rail and stuff. And
yeah.
Go big power again.
All the NIS, all it is the board. I never actually got it installed because I was myself. So all I've got is
the NIS tune board. It's just they're just a Type 1 board, eh?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's in here. Yeah, that's all the gear they give you. So that just goes
needs
in
to be
the
soldered in.
Yeah, just gets soldered in.
No worries.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's still got a fair bit of gear to choose from to use. Honestly, if he wanted to just buy another turbo and manifold, he's got enough gear to make 2 turbos cars if he wanted to.
Yeah, probably won't though, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I mean, as a sellable car, it's more appealing to P-platers than that if it's just aspirated manual.
Yeah.
Something a P-plater can grab and go and get into drifting at Archie and stuff like that.
If they wanted to, but...
Especially if you wanted to put the 411s out of the Pintara in the aspirated car.
Yeah.
To be honest, you could just swap the whole diff out of the Pintara into the aspirated car. The 25 spline 2-pinion's not going to hurt an aspirated car.
Yeah, true.
Well, an aspirated car's not going to hurt the diff, I should say.
No. I don't know, it might not even... If someone wanted to register it, they probably could. It's just there's a fair bit of body work involved if you wanted it really straight, because it is hail tinted, so...
Yeah.
But if it'll be perfect as a track car, which is what the original owner was going to do with it anyway.
Yep.
But he's since Michael bought another one, which is also really clean, and bought the TI off him.
Yep. Awesome. So pretty much after all that's done, what's left of the silo shell's pretty much just going to go to scrap. Liam will keep whatever's worth keeping out of it, and probably just either try and sell the shell off for next to nothing.
If anyone wants it, like, just let me know. If anyone wants to buy it for like not much money or whatever,
It will just be like that rusty dented shell on stock suspension, probably more stock gear in it, just rolling. It'll just be
yeah. If you want, yeah. If you like sending stuff into the wall at Archie, that's your car, basically. Like, if you really don't want to give a fuck, go.
I mean, if we could be bothered, we'd probably buy it just to have a spare shell for our LS gear. Once we have had enough of the Pintara shell and it's too bent. But that being said, we at our place we don't need any more cars. You've all seen how many cars we got laying there. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it once that shell's done, whether we buy another shell to put it in or not. But yeah, so this is what Liam's been up to. So after all that, after him being like, no, I'm not going to build another nice car. I want to build a car that I can go to the track and I can learn to drive and stuff. And this is what he's doing now.
Yeah, I'll still take to the track, but
yeah,
it'll be alright.
I'll hold you to that.
Yeah. So the thing is I might, because that's a Pintara shell, I might still go buy a Skyline shell eventually, then swap all the stuff over again. But I don't know. We'll see how if I can be bothered or not.
31 things.
Yeah.
So are you gonna bother painting that Pintara shell? Or are you just gonna leave it?
No, I'm gonna. I'm not gonna paint the body of the car. No, I'm just gonna clean it up a bit. I'll give it a good, because I like that color. I've always told you I like. It's funny because it's the same color scheme as your old car.
Yeah, I know.
The ivory with the brown interior.
Yeah.
It's just GX. So yeah. So I've always I've always told you how much I like the ivory.
I know, it seems a little bit lighter ivory than mine was.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It needs.
Like mine's more of a. I'm sure mine was more beige and less ivory.
Yeah.
Could be wrong though.
It needs a wash, and it's.
It might just be my mentality blocking out my old car so that it doesn't keep mentally damaging me. Yeah, you're right. It is the same color as mine. Just, I don't know, it seems lighter, but...
It's just fucking covered in bog dust.
Yeah,
dirt and
covered in crap. So yeah, that's pretty much Liam's plan. So thought we'd give you all an update on Liam's situation, seeing as, it's been around the channel for a long time. This is what, the 5th R31 build being documented on the channel now, if you include mine both times around.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we had yours, mine the first time around, mine the second time around, Rex's, and then this one.
And then...
Well, which was actually the Silo, but
well, it depends
now it's this one.
End up getting finished. It could even be one more.
Yeah, that's what I mean. How many 31s do you reckon we can build on the channel? Oh, plus we got now the LS car. I missed that one as well.
Yeah.
So that's number 6.
Anyway, the answer is obviously never too many.
Oh, lots of R31 stuff. So
yeah.
For some reason, we just can't get away from them.
Probably because they're good.
And every R31er in the world is probably the same, where they sort of bought them reluctantly and they just want to get into 31s and that, and then all of a sudden they've got 4 or 5 of them and they've had a million of them and they've had this one and that one. And crazy stuff.
Better than having spare shells, but
yeah, especially if you want to go sending into walls.
Yeah, but even if like you've got, you're looking at an auto one, like it's just good to have spares. You pull the motor and gearbox out of it, throw the auto in the bin, but take all the nuts and bolts and all the stuff out of it. It's just so good to have spares of everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just, if you're gonna get a 31, don't get one, get 2.
Buy a couple of them.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is pretty much how Liam's going to occupy himself through all this Corona stuff until he can obviously go and continue trying to get the car that we were talking about in the last video that he's trying to get. But like we said, we don't want to ruin any surprises. We're going to wait until that's here to let you know what he's getting there. But he had that money put aside for that car, and he knows that it's not going to be happening for a bit because he was meant to be buying it from interstate. So obviously he can't travel there now, and it's not an essential thing. So yeah, it's just a matter of he thought, he'll build himself another tidy 31 in the meantime.
Yeah, we'll see. Things might change. I'm still thinking about it, but yeah, we'll just see what happens. I've got these cars now, and I'm driving around in my girlfriend's old Kia Rio, so.
Oos.
Yeah, that's it. It's good on fuel, so.
Yeah, that's what I need. Anyway, I'm hopefully getting in daily next week, so keep tuned for that, everyone. But anyway, that's probably going to be it from us. We just wanted to give you a bit of an update on Liam's situation. Obviously, when my son's born, we're going to be spending a fair bit more time around home. So on days where I'm at home, I should be able to come over and sort of help Liam and document this build a bit more. That's usually the biggest problem is I work where I work, obviously, and Liam's working on this thing here. So that's why the content on these builds aren't as up to scratch, because I don't have enough camera gear to just leave Liam with camera gear. And I'm usually not here to sort of help and document. So hopefully for this one, I'll be around a bit more. But I did say that about the last one too, so.
It helps always.
Yeah, anyway.
Always welcome.
So anyway, we'll keep updated anyway. Even if I'm not around too much, we'll still keep doing updates like this on where Liam's at. And so yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, smash like, smash subscribe.